It's been nearly a year since Johnny Depp was vindicated in his very public trial with Amber Heard, after he'd been canceled, after he'd been fired, after he'd been tossed out of the entertainment industry, all after Amber Heard lied about everything in an effort to destroy his career. Well, now, nearly a year later, Johnny Depp is back in the headlines, and he's back at the Cannes Film Festival, and the mainstream media can't stand it. They're furious that this dude didn't stay canceled. They're furious that he fought back, and they're even trying to invent controversies and headlines in an effort to convince everybody that nobody wants Johnny Depp there. The reality is the public overwhelmingly support Johnny Depp, regardless whether the mainstream media wants them to or not. So you saw tons of headlines like this: Johnny Depp and the director of his movie face controversy in Cannes. Again, it's just from the media. That's the only place it's at. His movie that he debuted there had a several-minute standing ovation. We talked about that the other day. He was in tears over this. Watch this. And again, this goes on for 7 minutes, a 7-minute standing ovation. Well, now Johnny Depp is speaking. He's speaking out on Hollywood, and he's speaking out about how he doesn't feel like he needs them anymore. After the way he was treated, after all the things he saw, he rejects the notion that he needs to be any part of Hollywood. Johnny Depp, I don't feel much further need for Hollywood. Following a standing ovation that brought him to tears at the Cannes premiere of his latest feature, Jean du Barry, I think I'm saying that right, it's fucking French, Depp rejected the notion that he's attempting a comeback and addressed the controversy that has engulfed his career in recent years. They set everything up about kind of how he came in, what happened last night, all of that stuff. Let's actually get to some of the meat of this. Cannes marks Depp's first starring performance after years of legal wrangling and a messy divorce with ex-wife Amber Heard, which included allegations of domestic violence and 2 high-profile defamation suits. None of that mattered Tuesday night, where Depp was greeted by throngs of superfans along the red carpet and later received a 7-minute standing ovation. Early after his arrival at a press conference, Depp was asked whether he still feels boycotted by Hollywood, a statement he made in an interview 2021 shortly after Heard's allegations against him lost him his job in the Fantastic Beasts movie. Quote, "Did I feel boycotted by Hollywood? Well, you'd have to not have a pulse to feel at that point that it was all just a weird joke. Of course, when you're asked to resign from a film you're doing because of something that's merely a bunch of vowels and consonants floating in the air. Do I feel boycotted now? Not at all. But I don't feel boycotted because I don't think about Hollywood. I don't feel much further need for Hollywood. I don't know about you." So there's been a lot of discussions about Johnny Depp coming back to certain movies, coming back to certain franchises, coming back and trying to be a big movie star again, at least in terms of a Hollywood movie star. Obviously, he's doing things like this at the Cannes Film Festival. His answer is pretty clearly, nah, fuck Hollywood. I don't think about them anymore, and I don't need them anymore. And he had other things to say about the media, too. He added, "It's very strange, funny time when everyone would love to be themselves, but they can't because they must fall in line with the person in front of them. If you want to follow that line, be my guest. I'll be on the other side." I think this entire thing was probably such a big wake-up call for him about everything that happens. The fact that at one moment, one lie about you, and you can be canceled, you can be thrown out. Everybody that you used to call your friends and family, all this stuff, they reject you. Now Johnny Depp's speaking very openly about it. Depp later circled back to his controversies and acknowledged that it's been difficult for him as a public figure. "The majority of you who have been reading for the last 5 or 6 years with regards to me and my life, the majority of what you read is fantastically, horrifically written fiction," he said. "The fact is, we're here to talk about the film, but it's like asking the question, how are you doing? But what's underneath in the subtext is, God, I hate you." That's the sort of media thing. Again, the same media that's been trying to invent this controversy surrounding him there, that's the people he's taking shots at, and well, he should. He should take shots at them because they are truly fucking evil. I keep wondering about the word comeback because I didn't go anywhere. I live about 45 minutes from here, in fact. Maybe people stopped calling out of whatever their fear was at the time, but I didn't go nowhere. I've been sitting around. Comeback is almost like I'm going to come out and do a tap dance. Dance my best and hope you approve. That's the notion. It's a bizarre mystery. So him kind of putting things into context, especially the idea about how he feels about Hollywood, that he doesn't think about them anymore, and he doesn't need anything from Hollywood anymore. You gotta love it. What do you guys think about Johnny Depp at the Cannes Film Festival? Speaking out, slamming Hollywood, saying that he has no further need of them, and also taking shots at the same mainstream media who have been trying to gaslight everyone into thinking that there is something controversial about him actually being at this film festival. Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.